friends, welcome to my channel JP's Crochet. I'm your host Amber and today is Vlogust day number 16. Coming from my living room once again. I won't be recording my dailies over the weekend because we'll be in our camper. But I may do like some shorts or something over the weekend, so I will do my Monday through Friday daily recaps as best I can. And there comes the cat again. Please don't bump my tripod. Yes, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down, Kit Kat. Go lay down, Kit Kat. Okay, so no update on the cat's meow. I'm like now at least a week or two behind on it. I will definitely be focusing on it this weekend. And yeah, well, I'm gonna bring my rainbow blanket with me and work on it too. But my cat's meow requires me to bring a box around, so we'll see. Well, I'm gonna bring both. I'm gonna work on both. Y'all, guess what? I had to remake the panel, so I got that done and I started sewing them together. Oh, I'm so excited. I tried to sew them together facing like they're all my tails are in the right, it's all on the right side, right? On the same side. But it really makes a difference on where you crochet from, like what side. So, and I got done with my second seam and I went, oh, they're not the same. And then I went, well, now I can't remember where which color I ended with on the one seam. And so I couldn't remember what side of the seam I actually crocheted on. So I'm gonna start crocheting again on the next seam and see where it goes. And I'm gonna try and actually alternate the seams so they, look like they were intentionally done alternating. So look, oh, isn't that awesome, y'all? Look. So, okay, you can't even tell from a distance, really. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, so when I get closer, you can see this one is just like the green's a little bit bumpier, bigger bumps than over here. Like this one bumps up, this one's flat. And then when I flip it around, this one's bumpy and this one's flat. So the same, the same seams, depending on what side you're on, is either bumpy on one side or flat on the other. So I can't wait to make another one of these. This is turning out so cool. And I'm impressed at myself for keeping the seams straight all the way up, because you could potentially like do this and get further and further over, but it like, I'm just trying to follow, I don't know if it'll show. You can see this side V right here. I'm crocheting or slip stitching, braiding, whatever you want to call it, the bottom loops on this one and then the next one and all the way up. So I'm excited to make another one of these after I'm done with this one. I'm telling you right now, the size constraint definitely is challenging even for this, because I have to remeasure this when I'm done to make sure it's within those parameters. And the cat decided to scratch on her scratching post. So I have my other 3 panels right here ready to go. And y'all, I thought I needed long tails like this to do it. You don't. Oh, please stop. Go lay down. Why don't you, hey, can you go lay down? I'm not gonna feed you. like her food dispenses in about 35 minutes because it is 6:20. Well, a little less than 6:20. It is now 6:26. So by 7 o'clock she will have food, and she gets really lovey-dovey. And another amazing friend of mine that I consider a friend and family, even though I don't really know her well. Her name's Diana. She's a moderator for Juan, an admin moderator. She came to me and told me that she looked into the Fringe for me without even telling me. And I think it was amazing of her to do that. I'm really bad about mentioning people's names on here, so I'm gonna tag her in this because she doesn't do content, but she does have a YouTube account, but not a channel that I know of. But she let me know that the fringe on this blanket wasn't exactly allowed, so to speak. Like, I could have left it like this long if I wanted to, so that way it wouldn't get caught in like the wheels of the wheelchairs and stuff when they get wheeled around, some of the kids. And so I said, you know what? It's easy enough to take off. I'll just take it off and sew in my ends, and it'll still look cute. So that's what I did. And look, all the fringe is gone and all my tails are sewed in. Yay. That's one side. Where's the other side? There's the other side. So I love these colors, but I'm also kind of done with these colors. I want to make something in other colors now. So there is the peephole chevron. It's done, and I am going to put it downstairs with my birthday blanket that I'm donating. I need to remeasure that one. I'm gonna lay it out and measure it sometime and see how big it is, because I can't remember what the size was on it. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. But yesterday I said I was cleaning all day in front of my family. They go, my husband goes, "You aren't cleaning all day." And I looked at him dead in the face and I said, maybe not with my eyebrows raised, but I just looked at him like, okay, the physical act of going like this was not done. But I got all their crap picked up in this living room. And so it's a living room, dining room, kitchen, like rectangle room with this wall here behind me is actually like, on that end is the staircase down to the basement, and on this end right here with the light switches, there's a closet behind it, and we have to leave that there because of the staircase below it. So it's just a storage closet. And I got the kitchen cleaned up. I got some sweeping done. I didn't get the mopping done I wanted to. I'll do that when I get back. I've got some dishes I gotta do when I get back, but they're all rinsed off and clean for the most part, that they can sit over the weekend and it's not gonna hurt nothing. I just don't want to have to do much for cleaning before we leave. It's all done in a way that it can be left and not have bugs or anything like that show up because of it. So all my laundry's done. All I have to do is put one basket away of clothes of mine and my husband's, which should take me all like 10 minutes because it's a smaller load than I'm usually doing. And let's see, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday we we headed out for lunch, and my daughter goes, "Are we gonna go to the library after we eat lunch?" And my husband goes, "Well, do you have books you need to return?" And she goes, "Well, yeah." And he goes, "Well, when we get done with lunch, we'll come back by the house and grab the books," because we had already left and he didn't want to turn around. So it's easier to just keep going than to turn around on the road we live on. So, well, I mean, it wouldn't hurt nothing. There's some driveways eventually up the road or a road that we can turn on and come back around. Anyway, we went to lunch and we came back. and then he was on the way to lunch. He was like, we'll come back and get your books, and then we'll get the youngest and take his back. I'm like, we just got those books. Like, one, we just went and picked up holds that my kids had put books on hold for the other day. So my youngest had only had the last 2 books for like a day or 2, but I was okay with returning them because they were kind of cheesy. He just grabbed 2 random books off the shelf when we were there, and he wanted to check them out. So I was like, but they were board books, so they were, you know, mostly age appropriate, kind of. They were a little younger for him, but anyway. So we grabbed books. We got ice cream at the restaurant we were at, and I was freezing in the restaurant, and so were a couple of the kids. So I was like, well, let's just go stand outside of the restaurant and eat the ice cream. And then my harebrained husband got the idea, well, I'll just get in the car and go back to the house and finish it on the way to the house. Okay, fine. You want to get ice cream in our brand new car, but whatever. Nobody made a mess, thankfully. We came back to the house, finished our ice cream, especially the youngest, because we weren't going to drive anymore with him and ice cream. So I went inside and grabbed his books and made him finish his ice cream, and then, you know, wash his hands and face with soap and water. I have to remind him, soap and water, because water doesn't clean. It just rinses. So I made him wash his hands and face. I grabbed his books, we left, we went to the library, and I actually hung out there longer than I was going. Oh, of course he's up. Okay. Apparently my talking woke up my 6-year-old. Anyway, let's see. I hung out more at the library than I thought I would. I started looking up books for my youngest because they're not looking at books. I looked at books. I love books. Libraries are one of my favorite places to go to, next to yarn. So I went and got him some books for him because he was not interested apparently, but he loves to be read to. So we will be taking our library books with us and make sure we get them all back home so that we don't lose any. Let's see. Then we came back, and between working on the last panel of this, I was going to record a video yesterday, and I ended up just scrapping it and deleting everything because I was like, man, I just didn't feel it. It just wasn't recording. I wasn't like, it wasn't that I didn't want to record, it's just, it felt, I don't know, it just didn't feel right. So I'm gonna have to wrap this up and make it another quick video today, because apparently I can't talk. I literally sat in my bed for about 5-10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, thinking, where could I go with enough light and be able to do a video? My car, but then I would be getting hot. The laundry room, but it's a utility room. There's nothing pretty about that. This is at least, you know, decent behind me. So I was just like, well, I'm gonna do it without the ear pods this morning because I didn't like the way it made me sound like I had a cold or something yesterday. Jonathan, shh, quiet. I forget sometimes I'm recording, but anyway. Hi, kitty cat. Don't, please stop. Stop rubbing on my tripod. Go please. You're like worse than like an actual kid because at least I can get them to listen. Move on, thank you. She stood there forever like she was gonna rub on it again. I was like, So anyway, between getting laundry finished, and working on my panels, that's what my afternoon consisted of. And then I made dinner. Yummy, yummy beef stroganoff. And then worked on, no. And then Juan had a pop-up Zoom last night, so I joined that. Showed him the two things I'm showing you now. So some of you may have seen, saw this on there. I actually got a second panel on last night, so anyway, I'm gonna sit here and work on another one before people get up. So, yeah, I will see you guys on my next vlog video on Monday. So I hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend. Like I said, I will be doing like maybe some shorts. I may find a few minutes to hide away for a few minutes and get a video recorded. I don't know. You're just gonna have to see what pops out of Amber's world on JB's Crochet. So I hope, like I said, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see y'all after I tell you that it's the location of this video. Squirrel. I was even considering going outside on my deck because I could talk out there, or my front porch. But it was quite dark outside still, and now it's decent, but I wouldn't have had enough lighting, I don't think, to do it. So I don't know how you do it, Michelle, on your porch. You must use your porch light or something. But I wasn't about to drag my ring light outside to do this, because our lights for my deck and front porch, the front porch has a light switch, but the deck, it's a motion one. So anyway, it's a beautiful day to be kind and positive, y'all, and to make something beautiful. So have a fantabulous Friday, and don't forget 1 p.m. today, Mama Wench, aka Mary Ann, and hopefully myself, we'll be live at 1 p.m. Central for our Finish It or Focus on It Fridays. So if you don't see me there, it's because I'm busy with camper or family or something. So we'll see you guys on the next video for the third or fourth time. So have a great day, y'all. See you later. Bye.